Alright, we're gonna go ahead and mark out the other side here. We're using our template again. And we just eyeballed it, and what we did was we held it up to the light so that we could see the background of the headlight, and just got it pretty close to where we think it should be. Go ahead and center these. There's that, and then I'll go ahead and take my, we got our glue gun warming up here. Again, I'll take my burr that I used before, the carbide. And this is what we did last time. Alright, take that off. Now we don't have our new side made up yet, so but we can just go ahead and use this guy because it's the same thing. I'm gonna open it up a little bit more. It's fitting okay. We're gonna go take the inside and do the same thing. Clean this out in here. There we go. So that looks good. We're gonna have to make another one of these, and I didn't show on camera how I did that, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just helping my son out here with this side a little bit, but he's gonna do most of it. But he didn't want to screw it up since it was coming out rather well, so no problem. I'll just clean it up here. The carbide actually seems to work a lot better to clean that up than the diamond burr did. Let's see how it looks again. Perfect. So it looks pretty good. Again, we'll take our marker. Let me get a fatter one. I got a fatter one in here. Alright, and do the inside. Actually, it isn't necessary. It looks a lot better that way. Oh, you know what? For this side, for the inside, I got this big old fat marker. This one. Let that dry up a bit before we go ahead and glue our L.E.D in there. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and show you the, first we'll go ahead and put this in before we go ahead. And that looks good. And what I was looking at too, I suppose it doesn't really matter. I was saying how this is a little longer and this side's a little shorter. Either way, it's going to plug in there and fit despite this body curve. So I'm going to do it this way. It's just easier. The wires seem to want to go this way. So let's go ahead and put her in there, and I'm going to glue around it instead of like smushing it in there with glue. So I can get a good spot here. Oh. I'll just do a spot here, let that dry, so then we can do the other sides. Okay guys, we've got the headlight hot glued in there, and it's really well. It's not going to go anywhere. So now where to put this? We've already decided that in between the two posts for this battery button cell here and switch assembly, we can go right in between the posts without hitting anything. There is a little something over here in this area. Otherwise I was going to put it up in there, but for this side we're going to do here. Then when Hunter does his side, he's going to put it up in here somewhere. You can even do it over in the fender without, it won't hit the wheel or anything like that. So it'll be up to him to figure that out. But also we got to make sure we remember that we're going to have a way to change these batteries out. So we can't do it this way because all the wires and stuff are in the way, and the tabs are in the way as well. So Best way to do it that I found is this way, and it'll be easily accessible here still to get the batteries. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a blob of our hot glue. And this should be all we need for this. Just the biggest thing, guys, is remembering access to those batteries for future access to change them out. So don't forget about that. Alright, should we go ahead and once this is dry, should we go ahead and turn the switch on and show them how it looks?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll show you how this one side looks, and then obviously when the other side is done, we'll show you both, and then we'll drive the thing in the dark and see how that looks. See if we can go get the cat, drive her crazy with it, we'll chase her, you know, things like that. Fun stuff that you're supposed to do on when you're in quarantine. Alright, so that looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and flip her on. You can see it in there. Flip her over. Bam! Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it came out good. And then you got your little cobwebby things, but it's going to look good with the with the other side done. Which reminds me, we will turn this off. We'll get going on the other side to show how I cut these down and how I polish them. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cut these dome shapes off here. I got here a diamond disc. Try to get it as even as you can, or I mean as straight parallel as you can. 90-degree angle. If you don't, I'll show you, we'll fix that. Alright, there's one. Let's flatten it out a little bit better. Alright. Now leave yourself a little room too, like, because we're going to sand this down. That's how we're going to flatten it out and make it parallel. So don't take off too much. Don't take it off right where you want it. Leave some on there. And we got Livy with us. Hi, Livs.
Hi.
And you want to go to bed, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Yeah. She had a long day of eating ice cream and
No.
eating Chips Ahoy cookies.
No.
No? Alright, we're almost through this one. Boom, done. Now I'm going to take this piece of sandpaper. I think it's like a 220, I think. And we're going to go ahead and just
Swipe it back and forth.
swipe it back and forth. Keep looking at it. And we got a ways to go here. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and sand this one down a little bit more. And to do that, I'm going to use this blue rubber wheel. It's got a pretty flat surface on it, so I'll just knock it down a little bit more so that we can catch up to this other side. Keeping it kind of flat at the same time. There's that. Fix that one a little bit. Alright, we're going to go back to our sandpaper. I'd say that looks pretty good. It's nice and flat. Alright, so we got that flattened out. Now, how are we going to get it shiny again? Alright, well, we're going to take our... Let's see, we're going to take this rubber wheel here. This is called a green rubber wheel. Knife edge. Although it's not a knife edge anymore, but we'll just lightly go over top of the... Take some scratches out. And then we're going to take, this is a diamond rubber wheel. It's actually impregnated with bits of diamond in there. So,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. They're expensive. This is about $25 just for this.
What?
Yep.
That's tiny, and it's $25.
Yeah, they last. They last. If you take care of them, they last a long time. Okay, so we're getting our shine back a little bit. Getting some of that roughness out of it. Alright. Hi, honey.
Alright.
What you doing?
And coffee.
Thank you.
That's going to keep you nice and wide awake.
The coffee?
Yeah, it has caffeine in it.
Alright, so there. We've got... So it's not perfect, but we do have some of our clarity back. Now, here's how we get that clear. Always put your stuff back too.
Yeah, to make them nice and organized.
Yeah. I always like to clean while I work because I can't stand stuff. Ugh, clutter. Drives me nuts. Alright, so... Okay, I got my little soft bristle brush. And this stuff here is called diamond paste. Okay, so we'll take the diamond paste and apply it right on top here. Kind of, before we start spinning it, kind of smush it on there. Start out with real low RPM. Don't need a lot. Take that, move it over here. Then you could speed up a little bit more, not a lot, because you'll end up burning it. There, and then I just kind of go around the edges.
It's nice and shiny.
And then I'll take a piece of tissue. Look, we have toilet paper, do you? We found some. Alright. There, so we got our shine back. There, now we'll put our batteries back in and make sure it works. Still.
I don't even actually know what you're making.
We are making lights for Hunter's car.
Oh.
His real patrol car.
Oh,
Boom, there you go. Alright, so now that we've done this, we've got our piece that I made in the car. We'll show that again. There we go. Now it's going to be up to Hunter to go ahead and fit this side and figure out where he wants this side. So, we'll catch up with Hunter when he's done. But until then, thanks for watching, and Hunter, you're up next, buddy. Okay, here we are. This is the undercarriage, and Hunter went ahead and reinforced the switch here because it was kind of floppy. He put some glue here to keep the wires up, and that's the side I did, and he opted to mount the switch here, which is just perfectly fine. There was no need to add any new wiring, so he didn't bother with that. He just put it on the front. It's well out of the way of everything. He put some tape here to hold the button cells in because they are opened on the downside. So we're going to go ahead and flip these bad boys on. I'll let you do that. And we're going to put it on the car. Take it for a spin. Flip that thing over, though. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. All right, we're going to fit it on the car, and we're going to do some drifting. Hi, what do you have there? Is that a race car?
Yeah.
Is it a remote controller car that you drive?
Yep.
Can you do papa wheelies with that car?
No.
Can you do burnouts? Is it fast? Does this fan have four-wheel drive? Look, kid, I told you before, don't bother. There we go. All right, drift. Nice. Ooh.
Very hard to turn this thing.
Sweet, can you just do a circular drift like... There you go. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so we are going to now turn out the lights.
Ooh.
Cool, man. And it looks way better in person than it does on camera. Ooh. Nice. I think it looks pretty cool. It's way better with those LEDs shaved down. And I think the placement of the headlights is perfect.
Yep.
And I think the dual headlights was a good call too. So putting two on each side instead of just one, I was just going to use one circuit board. But yeah, it looks awesome, man. So how much was this thing at not Toys R Us? They're not even in business. Walmart? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think it was like 40, but now it's I think around like $30.
Really? It's a pretty cool car, guys. So and it comes with two sets of wheels, plastic, and these are rubber.
No, they're both plastic, but if it wears down,
They're the same rims.
Yeah.
So it just comes with an extra set.
Yeah.
That's cool because this is made for drifting. They know that you're going to wear down your wheels. So yeah, so it's a hard plastic. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Was this by like New Bright or something maybe?
No, it's by Jada.
Oh, it's Jada Toys. Cool. So I think probably $30 at Walmart. You can get this car and make the little modifications from the Dollar Tree book reader thing that we did. Well, I hope you like this. It's a little bit different from the Hot Wheels stuff, but that's coming back. Stay safe. Hope you liked the video. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And have a great day.